And the ideal client profiles for this are mostly going to be business owners preparing for exit. Like I said, usually, if it's terribly complex, we might want to catch them 18 to 24 months before, or, a year before, but, at minimum 8 to 6 months before. Real estate investors are a great opportunity to implement some of this planning. Entrepreneurs with concentrated equity, or let's say they have restricted stock units or equity that they own in the form of a employee stock option plan. They're going to be able to realize things, strategies such as net unrealized assets, where they can get the original cost basis and not get taxed on how much it's grown over the last 10 or 20 years. And we can bring in tax specialists that'll help us with the tax lots so you can efficiently take that. And the clients with highly appreciated assets, so say they bought a property for $8,000 in a foreclosure sale and ended up doing a lot of building onto it or added to the value of that, and it's significantly more than what the original cost basis was. They should run to us so that we can help them develop a strategy to where they don't realize the full appreciated tax burden. Another one, as this kind of goes forward, you're going to be a trusted advisor positioning these things. You're going to become somebody that is a strategic planner, not just transactional. Maybe they did a few things with you that were pretty much one and done. This puts you in the driver's seat for continued relationships. Being a part of that pre-sale planning conversation is going to be crucial to them mapping out what their estate's going to look like, or what those proceeds are going to look like for their family. And it makes you a long-term partner in that wealth strategy. And that's the relationship that we're looking for. That value is something where you can provide a service to somebody for a lifetime, and it makes for stickier client relationships, and it puts you with the credibility of a trusted advocate. So your ideal client profiles, obviously, we kind of went over some of these. Only key takeaways. What we're trying to do is create liquidity events that we can mitigate that tax exposure. The planning must happen before the event, or some of the benefits would be mitigated. And like you said, if you've already realized that windfall, there's still stuff we can do for years 2 through moving forward, but it's kind of hard to take care of the initial event. So we want to get to you early, talk to you about that structure, and make a plan. Those early conversations are going to unlock most of the value. And we're talking probably a ratio of 70-30. If we get to you before the windfall, we can provide you with 100% of a benefit. Once you realize that windfall, it's probably mitigated by anywhere from 65 to 70%. And this is a gateway to larger premium cases that can boost your revenue on balance sheet. Once again, ad nauseum, we want to start that conversation as early as possible. So if you can identify clients who may have an upcoming exit, highly appreciated assets, or a future liquidity event, let's start this discussion before it happens and give them a map and a roadway to success before those windfalls happen. And how do we support these conversations? One of them is right here, providing some education on advanced market guidance. We'll come in and provide case design support. I had that up here at Penny. And then the planning, collaboration, and carrier strategy alignment is done with our A team and our brokerage directors right here at Penny Insurance. And for those who might have further questions, some of this stuff can get very complex. I do like to have these conversations personally with our team and our strategists in place. I am going to give you my personal contact information. If you have anything that is kind of mirroring what we've talked about today, we'd love to engage in a conversation and see if we can head some of that stuff off. before you get exposed to a high tax bracket. And once again, I'm backed by the Penny A team, Keelan Johnson of our brokerage support, and a great team here. We basically handle all of this stuff as a team. And though I might kind of be the figurehead of it, I don't do any of this stuff by myself. We bring in, if you don't have a personal attorney or a CPA, we're happy to throw you some referrals, but we are going to engage in with the proper people that come and help us do it right, such as a tax attorney, a tenured CPA that's done stuff like this before, as well as myself, who is a financial advisor and has headed the kind of headed the initiative towards some of this stuff.